Hey everybody, and welcome to numero 11, or once, as you guys said in the comment section for video 10. I think it is in Spanish, if that's how you pronounce it. But yeah, for this one I think we were going to delve into some user-generated tools a little bit more thoroughly than I did last time. And this one, I really want to set up a fighting arena where it just kind of keeps pushing waves and waves of enemies at you. But I wanted to kind of keep it simple for now so I could show you guys a very clear and concise way of how to make your own UGC missions with your little components here. So if you don't pay attention to the things on the ground quite yet, but if you look over here in one corner, I have one guy who has a red logo above his head, whereas I have on the other end a guy with a yellow logo above his head. And basically what the colors do, those are really important. The color coding indicates what group they're in. So if you go over to menu and you take a look at groups, basically what I have here are three groups. I have default group, and then I have wave 1, which is red, and wave 2, which is the yellow, or orange it looks like actually. So default group, I just have, you can see these little blue squares, that indicates the fences. They don't really serve a purpose other than to make a barrier for the arena. However, here's wave 1. I just have one guy. We're keeping it simple for now. And basically what I wanted to do was I wanted to kill this guy, and then following that I wanted this swamp monster to appear. And it's not that difficult actually. So basically what you do is you set down a monitor, and basically what a monitor does, it's this little headphone component here, and it dictates what the conditions are of pretty much anything. So basically what I have it set it up here as is, you can see this little red logo below the monitor headphone, which means that it's applying to the wave 1, which is that one malicious soldier over there. And then over here I have a object modifier, which tweaks basically the what's going to happen to another object. So in this case I have it modifying wave 2, which is the swamp monster. So all in all, when I connect these two, it basically I'll read out what it says. It says when all wave 1 are incapacitated or defeated, then it adds wave 2 to the world. So basically, once this guy's dead, this guy pops in, and that's wave 2. But it's not that simple. You're actually going to have to put down something else if you're going to want it to do tiers like that, different waves. So you have to set down another monitor, and in this one we have it dictating that when the mission starts, then you have to remove wave 2 from the world, because basically just by default the game's going to assume that if you have these two people standing here, that's not exactly a person, but basically these two NPCs standing here, then once you start the mission, that's basically what it's going to be, those two standing there. So you had to make these two separate components. And yeah, so let's just start it up and see what happens. So here we go, kill them all. And here is the malicious soldier that I set up. Oh, we're just going to do a finisher on him. And then, see, notice after I killed him, the swamp monster appeared from that corner. So that's in a nutshell just a very simplistic look at how you kind of use monitors and the various components to establish your own user-generated levels. So I'm going to go back to working on this. I'm going to make it a little more complex, add a lot more enemies to the fray, and I think that's going to be my next video. Is basically for episode 12, I'm going to show you guys what I've kind of accomplished with my own user-generated level, and yeah. So I'll see you guys in at video 12.